What is up, folks? Today we're working on a 2005 Scion TC, doing an alternator. I'm going to show you guys how to put the belt back on without using the tensioner that's right there, without using that, because it's a bit tricky. So I'm going to show you my trick. Just notice I do have this mount off right here. I have the engine all the way down. The jack's just barely holding, and I'm also using the bolt that goes on the far right front of the motor mount, so it'd be this one right here, that, and that bolt I'm using it right here next to the original hole, which is this one right there. Now this, if your car doesn't have this, it's not gonna work. This hole right here, if it doesn't have a hole right here, this trick is not gonna work. So just watch. So after you got the bolt about 3/4 of the way in, you can see a little bit thread right there. You can use that as leverage with what I got, a snap-on pry bar. I believe this is the medium size one. I don't know, but 2 feet, 1.5 feet. What I do is use this as leverage. Now the trick for this hydraulic system is you gotta work the juices first and then apply more pressure, and then you'll see some movement. So what you do here is simple. You give it a little bit of pressure, and this lip will catch on top of this lip on the other side, will catch on to this mold, upper mold of the hole. So the mold will sit on top of the actual hydraulic. Then from there, you'll use this again to have some leverage to align the hole. And while we're doing that, we just put in the stud that goes in there, and voila. So hold this, I believe the factory says, for about 10 to 15 seconds. 10 to 15 seconds. You can see it moving. Get the juices going. Let's try something else here. Okay. You can see it moving. There you go. You saw that. Hope you didn't blink. Because now this is on the upper mold, but you can see it, the hole's not aligned. So what you do, grab your stud, handy stud, put it on the bolt. Work the juices. This time I recommend doing this. So putting your screwdriver that way and lifting it up like that. So let me do that. Oh, we don't want to do that. Oh, wrong way. There we go. Like that. And voila. Got yourself for any alternator belt. Put that sucker right in. Took me hours to figure out. It's best if you use electric ratchet. You get the gist. Just one tip, I'd highly recommend you use one of those bolts for the motor mount or somewhere else, because I've used one from a power steering pulling kit and it bent the shit out of it. So when you take this one out, it's gonna be straight, so don't worry about that. Maybe a little bending while you're putting too much pressure, but you shouldn't be putting too much. But yeah, I hope that helps. Peace.